Bro, I'm gonna keep it a $150 with you guys right now. The most annoying and the most cringe thing that could happen to a dude that works around like majority females is when women sit there. I'm not coming at my female, you know what I'm saying, my fellow female fan of game members or anything like that, but it's just when you have these certain kind of females at your job and all they do is talk about how bad their husbands are or like their relationship life is. Bro, I can't tell you how many times I've been sitting next to like one of these chicks, or like they're in like a group and I'm like literally at my computer doing some foolery, and then one of the comments I hear is that men are stupid. All men are stupid. All men are like that. I'm just like, bruh. I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, what you mean all men is like that? What I do? I'm like, just because you thought you had Prince Charming, you ended up picking an idiot, don't got nothing to do with me, ma'am. I mean, I ain't trying to put their business out there and all like that, but essentially, like, one of them is like going through like a divorce, and like simultaneously as she's going through like a divorce, she's like talking to like another dude, right? Now you could be like, hey, you know what, that's her business. I'm like, yeah, you're right, that's her business, but like it's always followed up by like, you know, I thought this man was good, you know, we was together for X amount of years or X amount of months or everything, and then he showed his true colors, and you know what, all men are like this. I'm just like, bro, what? I'm just saying there like, bro, am I not here? And I'm just sitting there like, what am I really supposed to say? Because I really don't care enough to really like invest my time anymore into their problems. Because honestly, I've kind of realized that they themselves are might be more of the problem than their actual like, you know, dudes that they're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I just gave up. You know, I used to be like, you know, hey, it'll get better. You know what I'm saying? You'll find somebody. Now I'm just like, honestly, these females, I ain't gonna lie. Some of them finna be single all the way up into their 50s. I ain't gonna lie. You know, some people are just born or just like destined just to be single forever. And that's okay. Not everybody needs somebody. Oh, okay, won that one. Usually I lose to Osteo Striga, so it's like that one me, like when you realize your friend might actually be the problem. Yeah, that's what I realized. Cause like the more, like, you know, with females, you gotta let them talk. Whenever they got problems, like you can really learn a lot about them and their situation just by letting them talk. Just listen. That's all you gotta do is listen, and you'll learn so much. Like I said, I'm not putting all my females into the same bunch. I'm specifically talking about the ones at my job specifically. Like that's like me having like, you know, I had a girl, you know what I'm saying, I thought she was the one, you know what I'm saying, she probably did me wrong or something like that, or I did something or whatever the case may be. And I'm just like, you know what, I got like that one female coworker, I'm just like, man, these girls ain't you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, can we be a little self-aware of our surroundings? And they're just like unapologetic, bro. It's like I'm not even there anymore. That's how goofy it is. They've gotten so used to me being there that they just like say any kind of BS, and it's just, you know, it just slides. But nonetheless, it was a very funny conversation that happens at least like 3 times a week. They complain about their husbands or their relationship like on multiple occasions. You know, I kept telling them it's gonna get better, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you'll find the one. Honestly, no. Yeah, trying to hip fire with this thing may not be the move, at least on controller. I don't. This, what the, what? Whoa, whoa, buddy. Whoa there. Oh, did I just 2-tap that guy? What the heck? Oh, I didn't even see him right there. What? Get away from me. I didn't even see it. He was just floating in the air. I did not see that guy. I don't know. Somebody had sat there and said one time that using long arm is the equivalent, or at least like the equivalent of like the toxicity of using like, you know, DMT, which I'm not gonna lie, I completely disagree with. This gun, I'd rather play against this gun than actually play against DMT. Like, you can't get away with hip firing this gun like you can with DMT, and that is like literally like the biggest takeaway. Anyways, let's get into it, y'all boys. So recently I did the brand new dungeon oh my god. Recently I ended up doing the brand new dungeon that came out, and I got the long arm, and I'm not gonna lie, my roll on my gun, it's not too bad. So I have explosive payload with rapid hit, and it has a reload master to kind of simulate that DMT-ish feel. I think the only thing I would swap around, maybe if I were to get like another roll, would be either having like an opening shot roll or have like a explosive payload and outlaw type of roll, so when I get a kill I can get that nice and fast reload, and I could probably like put my masterwork into something like range or stability maybe. But Bungie, we need to talk. The player community, the PvP community, we want to voice something. Why in the blue biscuits, I should say, is there 3 different game modes that's given us Rift? 2 of those game modes are exclusively Rift. This is 3v3 Rift, this is 6v6 Rift. Competitive has Showdown Survival, and guess what? It has Rift, and it's done on the stupidest maps possible. And then we have Quick Play, which I think they actually took out the deserter penalty in Quick Play because I left one earlier and nothing happened. So, yeah, good on y'all, Bungie. But still, though, we just need to leave Rumble as like a permanent playlist. Just leave Rumble like in the middle or something. Just put it over here somewhere. I don't know. Just put Rumble back, man. I would love to talk about the Destiny 2 PvP thing. You know, I know I can shoot this and everything, but the fact that this thing can chase me all the way from the stinking rock opening all the way to over here where we spawn it is by far the dumbest thing in the world. I never, like, two things I never understood, like, why they needed to, like, to change, or at least, especially with, like, these storm nades. Why do storm nades on Titan need to track for? At least in PvP. If you want to leave it like that in PvE, that's all fine and dandy. Why in the blue heck does it chase in PvP for? Well, I mean, hey, we all are very, you know, we're all very self-aware that, you know, this game, when it comes to PvP, is the biggest joke in the world. You know, there's no hiding it. We don't need to sugarcoat it. We know it's garbage. We know it could be way better than what it was because we've had times in Destiny, you know, 30th anniversary, Forsaken, you know, kind of time period. We've had little time periods where, like, PvP was in a solid spot. Might not have been perfect, but it was miles better than whatever this is. I don't even understand what we're trying to do, Bungie, with this little ability, you know, focus meta rank. And people are like, well, it's, you know, it's a space magic game. We're supposed to have ability spam and everything. I'm like, yeah, I get that, you know, part, but when it's literally like, it's taken away from the guns, because, like, you know, I want to use some new guns and everything, but, like, how am I supposed to use new guns if every time I play the game, I'm getting hit with like 20 different abilities for a bullets even shot? You feel me? And like for the longest, like a lot of like the content creators on the game have been trying to play devil's advocate with Bungie, trying to give it the benefit of the doubt and everything like that. And we got Lightfall coming around the corner, and now we got people, myself included, who aren't really that enthusiastic about buying it off rip. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to pre-order the junk. And I used to pre-order all the expansions, like literally as soon as it was available to pre-order, I was on top of that thing. You feel me? And it doesn't help that Bungie was literally radio silent for like how many weeks? Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks or something like that. They were just silent. Like we heard nothing. Yeah, challenging a pulse rifle with this thing is just not the move. I refuse to die. I'm sorry. Oh no, you're freaking right there. That's tough. Yeah, deserter penalty was the greatest thing that they could ever add to this game. You know, a game with a dwindling player base. What you want to add? A deserter penalty. Yeah, that's very smart. Great business, you know, business making, Bungie. Real smart. And it's sad because a lot of us, like including myself, we've probably been playing this game since like D1 or, you know, or like early D2. Have been really enthusiastic about it, you know, hoping for like the game to continue to get better and better. But like, at least with me, I know it came to a point where I stopped doing trials carries because literally the meta, when Void, they sat there and said they wanted to get away from like ability focus, you know, play and like PvP and focus more so on like actual gun skill. And every update, literally every single update since then has been the direct opposite, you know, to gunplay. If anything, abilities are like the counter to gunplay. And I ain't saying like completely nerf abilities into the ground or something like that, because you know that's what makes Destiny. But at the same time, you gotta have some kind of balance. And the only reason why it's hard to do it is because of all like the customization that you can do to classes. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because on the PvE side, it's made for a lot of different creative builds and stuff. But in PvP, it's just like the biggest joke in the world. There's like no filter on it whatsoever. I mean, some people may like it. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But if we're talking about from like a legitimate, like, you know, gunplay perspective, you know what I'm saying? It's stupid, legitimately. And dude, people on Twitter get on my nerves so much. I always say like Twitter is not to be taken seriously. Like, the people on Twitter who like have like the goofiest of opinions are not to be taken seriously. I don't want to say like goofy opinions, but like their arguments like against like certain like, you know, things that go on in Destiny are so weird. Or their assumptions, I should say. Like, dude, people literally sat there and assumed I sit there and all I do is bot farm, like, you know, before skill-based matchmaking was a thing. Dudes was really sitting here thinking my ego was being hurt by losing a freaking quick play match on Destiny 2. I was like, bro, if like dudes do not understand like our actual like, you know, gripes. What in the world? Thinking I'm having ego problems on freaking Destiny 2 PvP because I lost a quick play match? Huh? Man, I'll be lucky nowadays to make it to the end of a quick play match. What do you mean? Forget losing one. If I can make it to the end of one, that's a freaking, yeah, you did get solo super. I'm sorry. I thought there were more people right there. But shoot, if I can make it to the end of a goddamn PvP match, that's a blessing nowadays. If you don't agree with my opinions or something like that, you know, if you have a rebuttal that's one that makes sense, and two, that's not like a bona fide assumption of who I am as a person, or my, you know, or my intentions of what I'm trying to do. Really, all I see on Twitter is, oh my gosh, all the PvP sweats are mad because they're losing quick play matches. They can't elo farm anymore. Like, bro, the people who that elo farm, first of all, are like, you know, a small percentage and are definitely some clowns. The only reason why skill-based matchmaking should ever even appear in quick play, at least the way Bungie tries to do it, is if you get higher or better rewards for your skill. Literally, quick play, anyone can get the same stinking rewards. We all get the same goddamn blowout rocket launcher at the end of the match, and I'll still get the same blowout or get the same stinking aggressive sniper that I forgot what it was called, but I'll still get the same rewards as somebody that went like 0 for 50 on my team. And then the whole argument of, oh, us sweats don't want to play against each other. One, most of us sweats be up in trials going crazy against each other. And two, if we really want to play against each other, most of them be doing freaking whole scrims. What, like, bro, what are we getting at? Bro, let's keep it like for freaking real right now. No one, and I mean no one, that has some kind of quick play or some kind of PvP, you know, goddamn logic in their brain is going into freaking quick play thinking, oh yeah, this is a comp quick play match. Like, no one's doing that, bro. No PvP head that actually has their head on straight is going into quick play thinking, oh yeah, this is a really good match. Like, bro. But yeah, no, man. Like, bro, PvP sweats, you know, we're not scared to play each other, dude. You know, most of us, we do trials as it is, you know, where like literally all the sweats are. I promise you, the casual people who are literally playing it 3 to 4 times a week during reset just to get some rewards in and dip till next reset, bro. I promise you, we're not trying to farm y'all. Like, y'all are not, like, we're not freaking witch hunting you guys. I mean, yeah, there's always, like, you know, the there's always that outlier of people who sit there and like fiend their heart off trying like to bot farm people, probably using a VPN or something. I probably should pick up the spark, huh? I was waiting for one of my teammates to pick it up, but you know, I guess I'll put the big old oh no. Oh yeah, we pushing those. Oh yeah. Call me a running back. I'm Ray Lewis. I'm in there. What you mean? No, it's right there. But yeah, Bungie used to have like a system like that where like the better skilled you were, or like the higher rank you were, like the better rewards you got. And that was back when Not Forgotten Luna's Howl was a thing. But they got so in their panties about it. People got so in their panties about it because, oh, you know, I'm not good enough to get it. It's not fair and whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're in this new age of like, you know, everybody needs a stinking handout. You know, everybody has to be fair. It's not fair that Timmy didn't get a Valentine's Day gift. Yeah, but it's not fair. They can't get Not Forgotten. We're not good enough, Bungie. You should make it easier on us so we can get it. And then they put it into the exotic kiosk where, you know, people literally tried and sweated their hearts out to get that thing. That's why, like, my whole thing with the new like comp little ranking system that they have, it makes no sense, because everyone, no matter what rank you are, ascendant or bronze or whatever the lowest rank is called, gold, plat, it doesn't matter what rank you are, everyone is gonna get the same sinking reward regardless if you win or lose. You can lose 3 matches straight, you're still gonna get a Rosie. You might even get a God roll. Like, don't get me wrong, like, you know, I still have a good time when I hop on and play with friends and everything like that, but as far as like the actual state of the game and where it's at and like how I'm evaluating it, I'm just keeping it at $150. Like, this joke is whack. Other than that though, long arm, it's pretty valid. It's valid. I definitely would recommend grinding it. I also really want to get the sidearm that's in the dungeon, the one I can get like Desperado and I forgot what other role I can get, but it's a sidearm that gets Desperado. That's pretty freaking lit. But anyways, before we leave, I want to say thank you to everyone that's been supporting my channel these past couple of months, man. You guys have been amazing. I really appreciate the enthusiasm. It's great, so shout out to all of you. But I do plan on streaming trials this weekend. I'm going to be running stack with some of the boys. It might be a 2-hour stream, depending on how long it takes us to go flawless. But yeah, we're going to be up in there. Hopefully it's, I'm hoping it's actually the hand cannon that comes back, because I want to farm another adept role for my exalted troops. But that's it for today, you guys. I hope you have a great night. I'll see you guys on Friday and this weekend and everything like that. You guys take it easy, and yeah, it's been nice.